Hello guys, and welcome to my morning routine. I will say my bedroom typically does not start off this crazy, but Savannah spent the night in here, so we have like 20 blankets down here. And then I woke up with the itch to rearrange my nails for some reason, so I did that in bed. And then I went to answer comments on my phone and I got stuck to something on my table. It knocked over my water, which went backwards and went like, all the water went underneath the bed. So we're starting with a major mess today. Like I said, it's not normally this bad, but it worked out to be a great morning if you guys are needing some cleaning motivation. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna be sharing with you just all the tips and hacks and tricks that I do to get my morning going. Tip number one is going to be tidying up your bedroom, cleaning up your bedroom, however you want to word it, but just go around and put anything that doesn't belong there back in its home. It may be blankets, it may be cups, it may be shoes, it may be laundry, but definitely take the time and go ahead and put everything away and make sure it's all back in its home. Like I said earlier, obviously folding up blankets isn't something I do every morning, but I do tidy up my bedroom every morning, and there's typically always something out. So we always have water next to our bed, if I kicked my shoes off, if Chase had like dirty laundry in there, basically whatever is in there that doesn't belong, I just make sure to tidy up. I am grabbing my laundry hamper because I have so many blankets to carry. It would take me several trips back and forth, but I love this laundry basket. It's on wheels. I found it on Amazon. If they still have it, I'll go ahead and link it down below in my description box, but the basket even lifts off, so if I need to like take that off and leave it in one of the bedrooms, I can, but I find it so helpful for laundry and just like moving items around the house. I went ahead and emptied out the hamper. Savannah is going to be the one putting away the blankets. I just put them over on her side of the house, and then I'm going to head back into my bedroom. Try to stay focused. If you're cleaning your bedroom, get that done first. When you're cleaning, it can be very easy to get distracted. Like I took the blankets all the way over across the house. I could have put them away and then started cleaning that room. And then when I put the laundry basket up, I could have started a load of laundry. So the goal is to just kind of stay focused on one room at a time. So I was just focusing on my master bedroom. So I may have to leave the bedroom to put things away, but try to just put them in the other spaces, put them away, but then come straight back so you can finish your space before going on to the next room. It is so smart to start your day off with a clean bedroom. I know it's such an easy space. You can just walk out, shut the door, and most likely no one's gonna see it. They're gonna see your living room. They may see like a powder bathroom, but most guests aren't coming into your bedroom. But you're cleaning this for you and your spouse or your partner, or if it's just you. It's so nice to go lay down or walk into a clean bedroom with the bed made and clean sheets. It really does just set the tone for the night. You're gonna sleep better. Plus, by the time we get to our beds, we're normally exhausted. So if it's full of like laundry and dirt and all that, you're not going to want to clean it. But in the morning, you're going to have the most energy. So definitely just focus, buckle down, and get it done. And you'll thank yourself in the evening time. Okay, so typically this is how my room starts out. And I will have like, you know, the waters on the nightstands. I did go ahead and take those out, but typically this is what it looks like in the morning. So hopefully your little tidy up didn't take as long as mine, but it's finished. So the next thing we're gonna do is make the bed. Now this may be where most of you are starting. You may not have had a disaster, you had your room under control, so you just have to wake up and make your bed. And I do want to be clear, this isn't like a 6 a.m. morning routine, so I don't wake up super early. making the bed isn't the very first thing I do. I actually wake up, I get a little work done on my phone in bed, I get up and take a shower, I do my hair and makeup, and once I'm ready for the day, then I come out here and make my bed. That may work for you, it may not. Some of you guys may want to make your bed as soon as you get out of it. For me, I just need a break. I want to go get ready, I want to go brush my teeth, I want to take a shower, and then I come back and do it before I leave my bedroom for the day. So just do what works best for you, but I don't want you to think this has to be done at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm definitely not one of those girls. I like to sleep until like 8 or 8:30, and then I just slowly get my day going from there. I will say all of our mornings are going to look different. My routine's going to look different from your routine, but if I can stress one thing, it's just to make your bed every morning, because it really does make a difference in the rest of the day. Okay, and just like that, it's back clean again. I'm sure I've already mentioned this in a voiceover, but I'm in the middle of like redesigning this room a little bit, and I had to take these pillows to decorate my office, so I'm short a few, but I'm sure in the next few weeks or months you're gonna see a makeover of this bedroom. Nothing major, just kind of tweaking it a little bit. But the next thing I like to do is tidy up my bathroom just from getting ready. I will say when I'm putting on my makeup, turn these lights on for you, I open this up, use it, and throw it back in. Clearly this needs to be tackled, but that is not part of my morning routine, so we're just gonna close that. Typically some of the products that I'm using is left out, especially if there's like a hot tool that needs to cool. After making the bed and doing all that, I come in here and clean up. So now we're gonna tidy up the bathroom. So tip number 3 is tidy up the bathroom. This is in no way a deep clean. I'm not scrubbing sinks, toilets, bathtubs. I'm not like scrubbing the floors. I'm not doing any major cleaning. Now I will wipe down the counters. I do this about every other day just because when I'm putting on my makeup, I feel like it always gets all over our white countertops and you can really see it. So you will see me just wipe those down. And like I said, I do that about every other day. When you're creating your morning routine, definitely remind yourself it's all about keeping things super simple and super quick. So anything you can do fast and simple, put it on your morning routine. But most of us aren't doing these like major deep cleans in the morning. Now, if you're having a deep clean day, you can add that to the list. But when you're creating a routine that you want to constantly stick to, make sure it's just a short little burst of cleaning. I am switching out my hand towels. That's something I like to do often. They get dirty. Once again, this is where I'm putting on my makeup and washing my hands, so I like to switch those out often. So it's just something I like to switch out in the morning so it's nice and fresh for the rest of the day. Tip number 4 is to clean up your closet after getting dressed. I know you ladies are not probably putting on the first outfit that you tried on, and if you leave them on the floor and you walk over them, you're going to assume they're dirty later on, and you're going to be rewashing clean clothes, and it's going to cost you more time. So definitely just tidy those up when you're finished so you know they're still clean. As you can see, like tidying up the bathroom does not take long at all. I mean, with all honesty, I need to do a major like deep clean and organize in here. I just cannot keep these spaces organized, but everything's clean and put away. I always like to go into my closet. Sometimes there's only one thing to hang up. Sometimes there's 20. It just depends on if I could or could not find anything to wear that day. You guys know how that goes. Sometimes it's pile high. Sometimes I get dressed immediately. Today it wasn't so bad. But the last thing I do before I'm done in these spaces is just do a quick vacuum. So tip number 5 is vacuum your bedroom and bathroom. Obviously, this isn't something you have to do. If you have dogs, I feel like it's really smart. Our boys sleep in here with us, so I like to get it fresh and clean. I also like to vacuum the bathroom daily just because when I'm doing my hair, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'm constantly losing hair and it's all over the bathroom floor. Plus, vacuum limes calm me. So when I walk in here to go to bed at night and I see the vacuum lines and a clean floor and a made bed, I literally just like fall down and I'm peaceful and I'm calm laying in bed. I'm not like stressed, I'm not overwhelmed, I'm not looking at everything that has to be done because I took care of it in my morning routine, and it is the best feeling when it comes to like a nighttime routine. Also, keep in mind when you're creating this morning routine, it can be however long you want it to be. It can be a 5-minute morning routine, it can be a 10-minute morning routine. I'd say mine's roughly around 15 minutes depending what I have to do, but it's definitely 15 minutes or less. And then my house is clean. I get to start off the day with a fresh start, a clean home. I think having the nighttime routine helps with that as well. So definitely check out one of my recent nighttime routines if you haven't watched one of those before. Okay, so now that our bedroom's finished, I always like to start a load of laundry in the morning, and I will say typically whatever needs to be done is in here. So this is like the towel that we used to clean up the water this morning. If Savannah needs her laundry done, she knows just to roll it in here. If you have kids, put their laundry on rollers or find one with rollers. Then they just bring it to you and then I take it back to her. But at night, when it's our laundry day, I go ahead and I already put it in here. I've already got softener, so all I have to do is come in here and start it. Tip number 6 is start at least one load of laundry a day. This is huge, it's life-changing. If you were gonna just start off with one routine, say you've never had a routine before, definitely just start out with one task. Make it a routine and then add another one. I would say either start one load of laundry a day every morning or make your bed. Honestly, I'd start off with making your bed because it's super easy, and once you've got that down, add the load of laundry. But you can slowly just add one thing into your routine and then slowly add another, and before you know it, you're waking up and doing the routine and you don't even realize you're doing it. Like, this is just like autopilot for me. So now that I have the washer going, I'll normally switch all this out in the afternoon so you won't see me finish it up, but I do have like a nighttime cleaning with me. You can see the end, I can always update that, but I do like to always start a load of laundry, and since I have this in here, I'll probably go ahead and start it later. I typically just try to do one load a day, but if I'm gonna be at home, I can do 2. Next up, I like to just go through the house and open up all the windows just so it's like nice and bright in here. And typically this boy leaves me some type of mess, as you can see. George, he could care less that I'm talking to him. So tip number 7 is wake up your house. If you follow my nighttime routine, I also put my house to bed. So I know those seem funny, but it is smart just to wake up, make your bed, open your blinds. This was something that my grandpa taught my mom to do, my mom taught me to do, and like I said before, it's just autopilot. I wake up, I get ready, I clean my house, I walk out into my living room, I open up all the blinds, I make sure all the sun's coming in so I stay awake and motivated. If I kept my house dark and my bed unmade, I'd be very tempted to go lay back down in it and crawl in it and relax, but sometimes we just have to get stuff done. So if you're guilty of that, make that bed, get ready, take a shower so you feel clean, open up the windows and let that sun in. I promise you, you're going to be so much more motivated for the day. Now we're gonna head on into the kitchen. It's never that dirty because if you guys have ever watched my like nighttime cleaning routine, I do all my major deep cleaning then. But if we've had breakfast, plus I feel like even after I clean at night, people still come in here and eat. Is the kitchen ever really closed? Stuff just gets set down. I like to run my dishwasher at night, but if it's not full, sometimes I'll wait until morning just to get a few more dishes, and that's what happened last night. I'm gonna put a few things away, so let's go ahead and get cleaning in here now. So tip number 8 is going to be clean up the kitchen. So the first thing I like to do, just like I did in my bedroom, is put anything away that doesn't belong in that space. So it could be shoes that are on the floor, it could be trash on the counter, any type of supplies. I go and put those in the spaces they belong, and then I'll throw all the dirty dishes in the sink, and once everything's put away, I'll come back and hand wash them, put them in the dishwasher. If I need to unload the dishwasher, I'll do that as well, just whatever the morning looks like. Once you develop some cleaning routines that really work for you and your family, that works best, you're gonna be amazed at how well your house stays clean. I know some people want to get so mad that I'm cleaning a clean house, but it's because I have found routines that work well for me that are kind of on autopilot, so my house never becomes a disaster. So that's what I'm trying to share with you guys here. I'm not really trying to show you this like extremely messy house and just making it clean. That's totally not my style. Now my house does get dirty sometimes, but never to that extreme. I want to help you put routines in place where you never have to have a house that dirty again. Tip number 9 is load or unload your dishwasher. So typically I like to unload my dishes in the morning. I like to have an empty dishwasher for the day, but if my dishwasher's not that full at night, I'm just not gonna run it. I'm gonna wait till it's full, and that's what happened on this particular day. But if you can run it at night, it is so smart to run it at night, unload it in the morning, and then you can put all your dirty dishes in it throughout the day so they're not filling up your sink. Just another cleaning tip. This can apply anytime you're doing dishes, but if I can't fit all my dishes into my dishwasher, I go ahead and hand wash it and put it away so my sink can actually be clean. If you put them all away and then you leave a few in your sink, and then when you unload the dishwasher, your sink's already back full, take the time, hand wash a few of those dishes, dry them, and put them away, and you're gonna be so glad to have a clean sink and a clean kitchen, and it doesn't take that much longer to get it done. We are almost done, but we're not done yet. But if you guys are enjoying today's video, definitely give it a thumbs up and like it. It helps me out. And if you haven't subscribed here and you love learning new tips and tricks and hacks for keeping your house clean or decluttering or organizing, basically anything home related, make sure you hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Okay, my tip number 10 is to wipe down your countertops. I know that may not seem like a big deal, but it just goes back to having like a clean bedroom and a clean kitchen. You've probably had dinner on your countertops. You've probably had a breakfast. There's crumbs there. There's something about just getting them nice and clean and fresh. This also means you had to like clear off your countertops to wipe them down. And then my last reasoning is it just makes it smell nice, and they're shiny and clean. Nice smelling things just put you in a better mood, and that's what we all need to start off our days right. So like I mentioned earlier in today's video, all of our morning routines are going to look very different because we all live different lives. I just wanted to share all the tips that really help me and make my day run smoother and easier. So you may just pick 5 of these, 3 of these. You probably have a few already going on if you think about it. You're on autopilot as well, but your autopilot may be hitting snooze too many times and sleeping too late. It may be running late to work. It may be getting your kids right on time for school when they need to be earlier. We all have routines. Let's just make sure they're working for us and not stressing us out. Think about the things you could take out of your morning routine that are stressing you out. Think of things you could start adding in that's going to make your day run smoother, because our mornings are what's setting the tone for the rest of our day. So let's make sure and prioritize those so we have really good days. And last tip is to enjoy your clean house and morning, whether you have to leave your house and you come back at the end of a work day to a nice clean house, or if you're just dropping off the kids and coming back, or you may not be leaving it at all if you're doing virtual learning or working from your home. Whatever the case, there's never a wrong reason to have a clean house because you're going to be so much calmer. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you learned at least one tip or trick along the way. If you did, let me know down below in the comments section. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!